Patty. Hello, hello. Tell me if you can see me and hear me and all that stuff. Hi, Patty. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Kim. Hi, Mickey. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Aunt Beth. Look at that. My clock is chiming right on time. I forgot to turn the chime off, though. Is Mom here? So, Stephanie, my mom is not actually here with me again tonight. 2 months in a row. And you know what? Next month, I'm actually going to be traveling in Nashville. Yeah, at the same time. So I think I'm going to take all of my Christmas and July stuff with me and sell it in the camper. Like have a Christmas in July from the camper. Won't that be a blast? How is everybody doing tonight? So my mom's not here because my dad had a surgery on his knee today. So she has been playing, nursemaid. Took him to the hospital and everything went smooth. He is home and chillaxing. She said he's pretty good and drugged up, ready for a nap, because I'm sure with the stress and anxiety of the surgery, he didn't get any sleep last night. So we're happy for that. We're happy that he's home and relaxing. Hi, Susie. Timeless Wonders. Hi. Yeah, poor Dad. Hi, Cousin Sherry. Yeah, Stephanie, he's going to get both of them done. This was his first. Hi, Veronica. Hi, Tina. Rochelle, hello. Hi, everybody. So nice to see you, even though I can't see you. I know you're here. Yeah, my mom got both her knees done first. And so he was really looking forward to it. But he had like a lot going on and he put it off for as long as he could. Colleen, hi. Hi, Jen. He put it off for a very long time. And then he went to schedule it at the end of last year. And they said, well, the doctor who did my mom's knees and was going to do my dad's knees was retiring. So he was like, wait, what? Hi, Vivian. He was like, wait, what? You just got home. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to hear about it. Melissa, did I see your email? I saw some emails coming through. Hi, Sheila. You're tearing apart your closet? Oh my gosh. I need to do that. Actually, I did one closet. I did the main closet. But I have more I have to do. I was thinking about having a blouse sale or something, because you all have seen me shop so many blouses. By the way, this is the one that me and Rochelle found at the Goodwill when she was here. The kimono with the embroidery. So pretty. The eyelashes are not new. They were worn last month too. I saved them. This was the pair that I cut in half. So I actually got 2 pairs out of one. Sky, hi, love. Oh no, what song is stuck in your head, Patty? You have to tell me. Hi, Tori. Watching on your TV. What are you doing? Are you watching on the TV and then chatting with the phone? Thank you, Sky. Thanks, Colleen. This was like a moment, right? Rochelle and I were in this Goodwill and we were kind of looking at our carts and trying to get out of there. And we looked up and there was a clothes rack. Neither one of us went to look at the clothes rack, but the girl who was putting stuff away took a bundle of hangers, and it was like, I looked over and I heard the angels like, oh, here was this kimono just hanging there right next and, exposed. And I went running over and sure enough, it was my size and I could not believe it. Hey, Liz. Hey. Typing on your phone with Amy on the TV. Oh gosh. I feel so weird about that. Nobody. Do you know how big my noggin is in real life? It's anybody who's met me in real life can tell you it's big. Big on the big and normal, like everyday life, and like huge on the TV. Oh, Jenna, you're so sweet. Third super. This was your third super? Yeah, Jenna can tell you. Super big. You owe me the $2.99 for calling my head super big. I love you so much. Oh, you know what? I'm going to give you a little thank you because I do that for super chats. Let's see. I have to remember how to do it. It doesn't happen all that often. Here. Thank you, cousin. Very sweet. Your TV's only 32 inches. Okay, well, you know, that helps a little bit. So my head's only like 10 or 12. Yes, Colleen, it's great to see everybody. How have y'all been doing? We have been camping and then camping and then camping. So if you're watching this week on the videos, we are like in the Columbus area. We were camping just right around Delaware, Ohio, and just hitting like every Goodwill that we could. And those videos were Tuesday, Thursday, and I have another one on Saturday. It's hilarious. It's hilarious because Earth opens up with my usual like, hey everybody, I'm Amy, owner and curator. Oh my gosh, he does it. Every time I was editing it, it was making me laugh so hard my face hurt. It's been a tough week, Kim. It's been a busy week for me. So we went camping there, and then we went to a place that Earth really likes. It's kind of like the fanciest campground that we go to. It's in Amish country, but it's like there's an indoor pool and a like sauna, like a spa there. So it's kind of fancy, but we love it. And we did that. So we got to thrift in Amish country. And then he booked another weekend right after. So we were out like 2 weekends ago, and then we were out last weekend. He was like, we're going back out. So we went out to Pymatuning, which is up like on the border of Ohio and PA, right in the Pymatuning Lake region. And my gosh, we started on, I think it was Thursday or Friday. We started with an estate sale auction. It was crazy. It was so hot. It was in a farm, like in a field, a couple of fields. It was super hot, but we went prepared with like our water. I was all like suntan, like, you know, had the suntan lotion on, SPF 30. My hat was on. But man, we were roasting, and then out of nowhere, this super storm cell passed through, and like the winds whipped up, and it was raining super hard. It ruined a bunch of stuff like people had in the field. They didn't even get through the whole auction when it started, but they completed it. And we were like, we're out of here. We went in the house. There was like lightning crashing and the thunder crashing and lightning, you know, and we're like, oh my gosh, we got to go inside. No, Delaware, Ohio. Oh gosh, you're roasting inside your, 90 degrees is too hot. Hope you have fans and stuff going. Put like a cold washcloth around your neck. Yeah, it's been so hot. It got cooler just in the last couple of days. Today was a little warm. Mom was here the past couple of days, and it was like humid, but not as warm. Oh my gosh, Sky, 110. I couldn't even do that. You just like go from air conditioning to air conditioning to air conditioning, right? You don't ever stay outside, because if you did, you would start to cook. What did I miss up here? So I was jibber jabbering. Yeah, cool bath. Liz, I mean, how can you do that? How can you? I'm such a climate control brat. I've always been that way. I like it like 71 degrees. The AC set in the house and it's 71 degrees. 8 fans. So you built yourself a little whirlwind of breezy heat, basically. Oh yeah, in the pool. That was what when we went camping this past weekend. Irv booked us not at the state park in Pymatuning, but the look, the thumbs up, the KOA that's next to it that has the pool. So, hi Mary, hi. So we got to get in the pool both days we were there. 75 is okay, Susie, but I'll take like between like 55 and 68 any day. Like if it's cool, like autumn is my favorite. If it's cool, if it's like above 70 and there's a breeze, then we're good too, as long as it's not above like 72. 75. We'll go there. Oh my gosh. No insulation. Man. Rochelle, you have socks on. Hot and dry. 113. Get out of here, Stephanie. I would melt. I would seriously melt. If I was someplace that was 113, I think my insides would be cooking. I know Mary just finally got into her dream home and it's beautiful. And it's in a beautiful area. 75 to 82, no humidity. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Yeah, I bet you're getting tougher and tougher by the minute. Kim, that's like me. My mom was here a couple of days. So right before, she couldn't be here for the sale because my dad's surgery was this morning and she's home with him. But she was here for the last couple of days. And I swear, I think she needed a sweater in my house because their house, they have a window unit and they kind of, like close in some rooms so they can keep it kind of cool. But here it's all cool. And she's like, it's a little chilly in here. We were at a Wendy's yesterday eating salads and I thought she was going to freeze. She was like shaking. I'm like, man, what happened to you? You got cold-blooded? All right, well, I'll take the 5 degrees over the 90 degrees any day. And snow. But you see snow there. I know you see a lot of snow there. Hi, Treva. I'm so happy to see everybody. I'm so happy. It's been like just chaos lately. I mean, with the camping, 90 is never better than 5. Exactly. With the camping that Earth has been booking us for, like the times that I'm home, I'm like, I gotta get it all done. I'm so glad you popped in too. Maybe we can keep track of you and make sure you're not melting. As it gets later there in the day, though, does the temperature drop way down? Like, is it real cool at night? She's in Colorado, y'all. 37 in the house. Let's give a big. Oh, thanks, Mary. Mickey, listen. I used to tent camp. Loved to camp. Grew up camping. We had a camper, like a small, it wasn't very small, but it was a pull behind camper. It had a bunkhouse in the back. And then when I was like in college and stuff, my ex and I used to go tent camping and we loved it. We'd go out in the middle of nowhere. And I loved it. I loved to rough. I loved to like cook on a fire. I like to rough it. But I met Irv and he never camped his entire life. and we ran into a small motorhome. It was like an old 1996 big Chevy block engine motorhome, and it was in bad shape. Like the inside, the water heater exploded. Like they didn't winterize it, and there was so much damage. And my sister helped me on the inside of it. Like she rebuilt one of the benches where it was all damaged and part of the floor, and we made it really nice, and we drove it into the mountain in PA, top of the mountain. First time he'd ever camped in his life in this little mobile, thing, this little C-Class. And first night we're up there, I cooked on the fire steak and shrimp, and we're sitting there around the fire afterwards. I think he was having a s'more or something, and he was like, this is the best thing ever. I want to do this like for the rest of my life. But we ran into every issue possible with that old RV. Like the air conditioner froze up. We couldn't get water, like basic water, to move through the system. We had to hook it in a certain way. Thank goodness we were parked next to like two lifetime RVers. We're still friends with them, JC. And JC, the entire time, anytime something went wrong, he would come over and with his toolbox and help her fix whatever it was. And it was such like a blast. We had such a good time with JC and Nancy. And I remember leaving there and him saying, all right, we're going to do this, but we're not going to keep this thing. I'm going to sell it and we're going to get another one. And Mickey, he has scaled us up, I think 3 or 4 times, 4 times, including that one. And now we have a 5th wheel, like ginormous hotel on wheels. It's not camping. It's glamping. It's glamping. It's like there's a island in the kitchen in my camper with the sink in it. Like I don't have that in my own house. Yeah, it's definitely not camping. It is very, very fancy camping. Right, Kim? I know you made mention of that in the last video about camping, and I was like, have you seen my camper? It is not camping. Beth has stayed with me. She knows it's cushy. It's very cushy. Camping is opening up the bedroom window. See, Rochelle, you would enjoy camping with me. It's delightful. It's so funny because the last camper that we had, and I don't even like to call it a camper, but the last RV we had, it was a pull behind. It was the same make, like the same brand. And the bedroom, it was kind of tight around the bed. You had to kind of scooch, especially somebody my size. I had to like scooch, around the bed. And so I joked with Irf. I said, the next time you decide to like scale up, can you get us like the one with the bump out bed so that we have like a bedroom? And I can't even tell you, Beth maybe will remember, it was not even 6 months, and we had issues with that one though. We had some issues with that. So it gave him a good excuse to immediately scale up to this monstrous 5th wheel with a bedroom now. Oh, I would love that, Patty. Hammock camping. I love laying in a hammock. We always take some with us when we're camping, and we hope we're somewhere where we can put them up. You did your time. It might be bigger than your apartment. It's pretty big. I think it's 36 or something feet. It's big. So actually, I don't know if it was this last outing or the one before, but we did a little tour around the camper, because before, like last year, people were like, why don't you show us the camper? And I was like, But I figured since we were sitting there and we were doing a haul in the camper, that we would just show you around a little bit. Real quick thing. And I handed Irf the camera, so I think he's the one that took it like into the bathroom and the bedroom. It's nice. Hi, Karen. You aren't late. We're just jibber jabbering. Yeah, it is glamping, Mary. It's totally, I totally don't, I was uncomfortable with it at first. It's like, this isn't camping. Our first pull behind that we got after that motorhome was camping. It was just a pull behind. It was a smaller trailer. It was still big, but it was smaller and it was comfortable and it felt like a camper. This one, because it's a fifth wheel, has like real high ceilings. Like you could probably hang like a chandelier in there. It's ridiculous. No blow up mattress. None of that. Oh gosh, I used to tent camp all the time. You know, when you wake up in the morning and like if you touch the tent, you get rained on because of all the humidity and the yeah. Good times. I love that you camp, Patty. That's so cool. You don't want to walk into a bathroom. Oh, like when you're camping somewhere and you have to like go to the bathhouse or whatever. Hi, Carol. Hi, Marty. Marty, I have a pile of stuff for you, girl. We got to get together. You and I have to make a date. I don't drive up there as much anymore. I do need to, though. I do need to. I want to get over and do some of the thrifting up there. And I'd like to get Beth's schedule and maybe go see her at the shops by the lake. I haven't been there so long. I think it would be really cool to go over there and do some sourcing and video over there. Yeah, our tent leaked too. The very last time I was out in a storm and we ended up like abandoning it because there were limbs coming down. I was like, okay, this might be dangerous. We better go. Yeah, the walk to the bathroom is horrible. A 5-gallon bucket. Oh, you like the fact. Oh, that's what my friend Dawn says. First of all, she hates bugs. Second of all, she loves bourbon. So she's like, my idea of staying someplace is someplace with an open bar downstairs. Like, there's a bar downstairs. She probably would say chocolate on my pillow. Oh yeah, you can come down here anytime. Come down and do the bins or something, or Hartville. That would be fun. Go thrifting. I still need to make it up there though. Oh, it is my happy place, Patty. And you know what? My sister is there this week. I think she's coming. I think they're driving back this weekend, but she has been up there this week. So it's kind of like, I wish that we were there. We're not planning a trip there this summer, though. We've got other places to go. We've got a trip planned for Nashville end of July. We're actually this next week. Oh, geez. The 3rd, July 3rd, we take off for the Niagara Falls area. And we're staying up near Niagara Falls for a few days. So that's coming up. And then like I'm going to do Springfield again. So we're going to travel down there. And I think we're going to do the 127, which is down near Cincinnati. I got like a lot of plans and there's other things in the works. There's a lot going on. Hi, Kim. No, we're not still in the Columbus area. We were there. My videos are about 3 weeks behind. So we were there about 3 weeks ago. We were in the Delaware area. Yeah, Mary, we're looking forward to some more travel. Hi, Linda. I'm glad you remembered. You know what? I was so good today. Not only was I on time, but everybody who had open boxes with me should have got an email saying, hey, just a reminder, I'm live tonight and you have an open box. I don't know. I tried to get everybody. Hopefully I got most everybody. We're going to camp on the American side, but we're going to go over you know, one of the days and do something fun on the Canada side. Maybe we'll go down into do like the Maid of the Mist or something fun. I haven't done that in years. I haven't been there in years. Actually, I think we did a girls trip. Did we do a girls trip like right out of college? It's been a long time. That was a long time ago. All right, so I brought some fun things. Did anybody see the Instagram/Facebook video that I shared? I brought a lot of smalls because I realized I got all these open boxes. I need to maybe think about the size of things. So I brought a lot of really fun smalls. I brought some glass. I brought some pottery. I brought some artsy stuff. All the things that I like to bring. What's a bucket list? Niagara Falls, Kim? Maid of the Mist? Yes, you do, Sheila. You got some amazing things coming, though. I know. I'm hoping I can get it all in one box, but I don't know, girl. I think I told you in that email that La Crusade, that scares me. Yeah, some pottery. Kim, that's something you need to do. It's amazing. I don't know, what are the 7 wonders of the world? Are the Niagara Falls one of them? I don't think they are. Are they? See, like the things that you need to see here in the US is like the Grand Canyon, the Niagara Falls, some of the national parks like the Redwoods. Did you, Tina? It is. Rochelle drove kind of through there. Did you come right through there when you came over? Did you like drive over the bridge and look down? It's not like that. Yes, at night with the lights. I have a friend who actually goes almost every year, and they have a hotel room. They've earned points with this hotel because they go back every year, and it has it's on the Canada side, and it has an actual view of the falls, which every year on her Facebook page, she posts a picture of the falls. It's like, oh, so awesome. Okay, I'll check the emails. I know I got a few emails, like, because I sent a bunch out. I know I got some replies, and there was one that I didn't even respond to. And I don't know if Rebecca's on here, but I got a message from Rebecca that I didn't respond to. So I was just trying to get everything ready, and I couldn't, respond back before the live. You cross near Syracuse? Okay. Hoover Dam is awesome. Yes. Yeah, we've seen that too. We haven't seen the Redwoods. We haven't seen the Badlands. Like, there's some things that we definitely need to get out to see. I really want to go like west and go all the way over to Oregon and see like the coast in Oregon and thrift in Oregon. Yeah, it was hot and it was scary. Like, we walked out on it, and I remember using my camera to like look over the edge, and I was like, whoa, I thought I was gonna drop it. Well, I mean, if we get all the way out to Oregon, sorry, I just kicked y'all. If we get all the way out to Oregon, I might have to visit Washington. Did you guys get a little seasick when I did that? I know, Linda, that's like my dream. I want to get out there. My mom and dad went out. So last year? No, year before. That was my mom's 49th state. So the only state that they haven't been to is Hawaii. And we need to get them there. Hopefully with my dad's rebuilt knees, we can get him traveling. Oh my gosh, Sheila, that's a dream. I'm an East Coast girl too. Deserts and Rocks, Utah. Yeah. I want to do all the traveling. I mean, we're also planning a trip to the UK. Hopefully we're going to go next year. Not hopefully. We're going to go next year. That's a plan. We do? Sharon, you're gonna have to tell me about that. Yeah, we want to go over to Scotland and see parts of Ireland and Scotland and maybe London, but like all that area. So yes, Sheila, everywhere I go, I thrift. Somebody said, well, do you ever go and just like take time off? I'm like, well, I mean, my favorite thing to do is treasure hunt. So even if I go, like, that's what I would choose to do. And Earth loves to do it too. So it's kind of like, we're going to do it. We're going to go look for stuff. Oh, that would be awesome. Susie, I'll stay in a castle. All right. So I think I recognize everybody here, unless you're in the back just hanging out. Then hello. We're going to sell some stuff. I'm going to show you some fun stuff. Hi, Barb. Oh, Australia would be awesome. Like Australia and New Zealand would be so cool. So far away though. I've been to, the farthest away I've been to is Vietnam, and that was a long plane ride, and Australia is the longest. Yeah, me too, Stephanie. Like any accent that's not mine. So I'm going to show you some stuff. We're going to do things in 2s, maybe 3s. There's some things that I have 3 of where everything is choice. Everything that I show you will be choice. And what's cool about that is if you want one thing and you're bidding on it, the other person you're bidding against may be going for the other thing. We never know. But it always makes things faster and more fun. My Aunt Beth is here. She's going to mod tonight. So you'll see her end things and whatever she and I see, because you might see something a little different. What will help though is if on your feed, you make sure at the top you're under live chat and not top chat. So if you got that setting, then you should see things in order, but we'll be the judge of where things fall when it comes to ending items. So I ship from Ohio. I use Pirate Ship. I do the cheapest shipping that we can find. It's usually UPS ground or USPS ground, depending on where you are in relation to me. I do add a $2 materials fees because my boxes and all of my shipping materials are expensive, and I try and recoup just a little bit. Hi, Thelma. And that's about it. What am I forgetting? Usually Mom's over here reminding me stuff. Oh, you have to be subscribed to the channel to even chat. I think there's like maybe a 30 to 60 second lapse if you're not subscribed to be able to chat. So make sure you are, especially if you see something that you want, because you won't be able to make an offer. Charlotte, hi. It's late there, or early. So good to see you though. Yeah, and I said to be sure that you're in live. And if you have not bought anything from me and you buy something from me, my email address is right down here. Actually, it's over here. I got that screen flipped, but it's over here. Just email me with your address so I can figure out your shipping, and I will email you an invoice. It's pretty simple. I email through PayPal. But you don't have to have PayPal. You can just pay with a credit card or anything when you get it. And if anybody ever has any questions, just email me. I'm pretty responsive. 1:33. Yeah, that's about my bedtime. Are you like just hanging out in bed? I usually go to bed between about 1 and 2. All right, so let's look at some fun stuff. Let's see what I brought today. I did bring some things. I think, Veronica, are you here? I think there was some requests, and I have them here. But let's start, just to be sure. Let's start with something over here. These are really fun. So I have 2 framed pieces. One of them is kind of fancy. It's this one. We might have to lower the light a little bit. Beth, I got your email too. I see a little notification up here. Beth Foster. Okay, I see you. I see you. We'll do the Butterbell next. You're tired having the girls? Okay. I'm glad you said hello, though. It's always good to see you. I know there's a lot going on there. I'm sending my love. All right, so I got this beautiful embroidered piece, and it looks like it was done on silk, like the blue back there. That's why you're getting that shininess. See how it's kind of shiny, but the colors in this, I'm going to drop this for a second. The colors in this are so pretty. And this is custom framed in Akron in 1979. There's a little date on here. Right down here. So it's an oldie. Not too old, right? Only 79. It's so pretty though. So the frame, the total size of the frame is just over 11 inches by just over 6 inches. And this is like a gold frame. And then this is fun. This also brought me back to the 70s. It's more of a fun, colorful, almost like flower power with those bubbly letters. Super fun. And this one is in just a trimmed out in gold frame with wood in the back. It is just in here. So whoever created this, you know, they made it and they taped it on this board and they put it in there. So I can either tape it in there for you or you can throw some tape in. But it's nice that this is open here because that'll just hang right on a nail. And it's nice and light too. I'm going to start these. Sorry, I meant to give you a price. I'm going to start these at $6. $6. If anybody is interested in one or the other or both, you can give me an offer of $6 or more. So yeah, this, would you say needlework? I would say embroidery. I don't know. I think they're both embroidered. Although this one is fun because like this, the top of the H here looks like it's those little knots, like they brought it through and knotted it. It's got a little texture going on there. Oh, I just noticed it has a ladybug on it. Look, right on top of the M. This one is just like Brady Bunch, you know, like super fun. And this one is just classy. This one would look beautiful in a bedroom. The colors are so vibrant. All right, I see Melissa at $10. I'm going to start to count this down. Shag carpet. Yeah, the top of the H is shag carpet, y'all. Super fun. Yeah, totally cute for a little entryway. Or like in your kitchen or somewhere where you like to have lots of color. All right, going once, going twice. I see Janet. Hi, Janet, in at 11. Last call. Beth, give everybody a second and close this one down. Super fun. I like to find stuff like this because you know somebody made these. Somebody's little hands made these. I love that shag carpet. Ah, too funny. I'll get to see somebody's tastes when they pick. Janet! Janet, I see you at 11. Which one were you looking at? Or both? You have choice. Oh! Karen, I see Karen at 12. How did I miss that? Janet, you might be late. I'm sorry, Janet. I see Karen above you at 12. Yes, yes, Karen. I was like looking in order and I saw 11, but I totally missed your 12. But yes, Karen, you have it at 12. Oh, you're taking the flowers? I was totally pegging you for this one. Okay, now, Janet, since you have 11, you do have first option now on this one because Miss Karen took this one. So let me know. I apologize for that mix-up. I just was looking at what was right above. You doing flowers in your bedroom in your tiny home? Well, you have option on both. Janet wanted the flowers too. You still have option on both. Janet passed on the other one. All right. I had a feeling because this is you all day. All right, lady, I gotcha. I'm going to put some tape in there, Karen, so it stays in there. I'm going to use some masking tape or some painter's tape or something so this guy stays and you can just hang it right up. You don't have to worry about a project. I know, definitely you. I was picturing your mushrooms and stuff. All right, so I think Karen Ellers, if you're still here, did you buy one of these from me? I feel like you did. Ooh, maybe you didn't. All right, I have this beautiful butterbell, and I thought I had another butterbell, but I couldn't find it. But I have something that's just like this that I think would go great with it, or at least up against it. But here's the butterbell. It's made by Dowen. There's the mark. And this one's really cool. It has a line on the inside that shows you the level for the water. So if you're unfamiliar with the butterbell, it's a French invention, right? Where you can keep your butter or like a soft cheese out and you can keep it fresh because you put water in the bottom of this, and then when you put your butter or your soft cheese in the top of this, it hangs and it seals it off with the water. So it's a butterbell. I'm going to start these, by the way, at $7. So this one's really cool because it's got this wooden top. I've never seen one like this before. And I love anything that has like two different kinds of materials. If it's like glass with a cork in it, I love it. If it's pottery with cork in it, I love it. If it's metal with glass, I love it. So this is the first thing. It's beautiful butterbell. And then this is the second thing. So again, we got glass and wood. And this one, I had this before, but I found another one, and I don't think it was Karen who got this. I'm like picturing in my head who did. I don't think it was Karen, but this is so cute. It's a little honey pot, and the dipper sits right in there. It's so sleek and so cute. And both of these with their little wooden tops, they feel like they should live together, but you get choice. Yeah, Smarty I have, but it's been a really long time. Like I had a girls trip there. It was after college. I think that's the last time I was there. And I was there before then with an ex, with my ex, like 3 X's ago. Oh no. Yeah, you're not going to be able to keep this out on your counter, Liz. You're going to need to put it in the fridge. All right, I got Veronica at 10. I'm going to count these down. Going once, going twice. Last chance. Beth will give you all a minute to battle it out, and she'll call it. This one I considered keeping because I remembered the last one. I was like, man, it's so neat. And I always have honey on hand. But I also like the ones where they have they hang in the bottom and you can just like stop the honey from the bottom. It looks small. It's pretty big. It's actually a pretty big one. Use a lot of butter. Beth closed it. I see Veronica. I know you wanted this, Veronica. Do you also want this? You have choice on both or either. Okay, butterbell. Cousin Sharon, were you after the butterbell or were you after the little honey pot? because you're next in line. Awesome. Okay. So both of those are gone. Awesome. Awesome. Those are so good and useful. I have a big, well, Beth has one and I have one. They're both pottery made French butterbells. Beth, do you have the one that's like kind of tight on the top? Or no, you have the one with the good handle. You have the one with the good handle. I was going to steal yours the last time we had Thanksgiving over there. So I remember which one you have. I'll buy leather, butter, dishes, creamers, etc. for resale, but only secondhand, not new. Yeah. That's right. Stephanie, you have a honey pot from me. I love that. Okay, these are wild. These are super wild. I just got these like a couple of days ago. Me and Mom were out, and I thought I better put them in this sale because they are pots for planting. So they're perfect timing. I did pay up a little bit for these, so I'm going to have to start them a little bit higher, but check these out. They're wild. It might not be your all taste, but it was totally mine. Right, Colleen? I do wild too. Colleen is wild, by the way. I love her so much. She makes me laugh every time she comments. Okay. This is like a Picasso-esque planter. They are resin. I have two. Dose. They're matching. So you'll have choice. You can either have one or you can have two. Could you imagine? One on each side of the door. They're totally wild. They're so cool. They're resin. They're hand painted completely around. And who doesn't love that face and those eyebrows and those lips? So I'm going to start these at $10 if you're interested in one or both. $10. They're so neat. They're so festive. Look at them stacked. They're so great. They're not vintage, by the way. They just have a very artsy, cool look. And you know, I love artsy, cool. Cheryl, hi. Hi, Kim. I see Kim's in. I see Karen came back. Oh, exactly. They could greet you. Or like if you had, you know, the banisters or whatever. They would be there. You could have them facing each other like this. Put them on Lazy Susans and you could, like, you know. What did you say? All right, I'm going to count these down. I see Karen in at 15. Going once, going twice. Last chance. Beth, when you want to, you can close this one down. With rosemary for, oh, the options for hair. Oh. Or what is it that, is it lavender that would grow tall and purple? That would be awesome. Or you could do like lavender in the middle and some greens on the side so it would look like a mohawk. That'd be so cool. All right, lady. I see ya. You got them both. What are you going to do with them and what are you going to plant in them? Because we all need to know. Rosemary and lavender. Send this box to Oklahoma. Okay. Just make sure I have that address. And let me know if everything is going to Oklahoma. That's where you're going? I love that. I can't wait to see what you do with this place. Karen's life is so, I'm like living vicariously through her. She's getting married, she's traveling, she's getting a tiny home. Like what? It's like the coolest. She's got it going on. All right, I got you for both. Super fun. Karen is old and retirement is good. Yeah, I can't wait. You'll have to definitely email me photos when you start to do stuff and let me know if I'm allowed to share. You've got your own channel. By the way, Karen has her own channel. Y'all should go and subscribe. She does some stuff to music. She's funny. She does some cool stuff. I have an old ponytail plant. Yeah. I'm thinking like anything too that's like spidery would be good. All right, these are super fun. Definitely good for the season. So I got this on a recent video I think y'all saw. And I had a couple people respond how cute she was. So she's one of those, she doesn't have any markings on her, but I've seen similar ones. Different plants. She's resin and she's a little daffodil, but look at her dangling pieces. So cute. So I'm going to start these at $3. This one is a bear for 4th of July. He's also resin. His little arms move, and then he's got his dangling feet. There's his tennis shoes. He's cute. He can either hang somewhere or he can be a shelf sitter. Oh my gosh, y'all. Did you guys watch Richard and his videos about the shelf sitters? He can't say shelf sitter. Every single time he would say, yeah, Beth, he would say shit. He would say SHI. He would mix the two. So I told him to stop doing it. Don't even try. I said, let's call them like ledge loungers. I said ledge loungers is way easier to say for you. So these are just two cute ledge loungers. All right, I see Stephanie in at 8. I'm gonna count him down. He is a hoot. I love him so much. Going once, going twice. Last chance. And these will be ended. Oh, they're just delightful. This guy I had sitting up in my porch for a long time, my indoor porch. I don't know why I decided to change that corner out, but he's so cute. Yeah, they're pretty adorable. Colleen, you have head vases. Do you have like the 50s, like the older head vases? And are they planted with crazy hair? I can only imagine. Okay, Stephanie. Kim, you were second. Were you also after the flower? Those stupid daffodils. I still haven't found those tiny little things. They're around here somewhere. They're newer. Okay. You were after the flower. I figured. Who is next? Anyone? It was just you two? Okay. Maybe the bear will go back to the porch. She's got such a happy face. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Oh, Kim. Stephanie's saying you can have the flower. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. How did I forget that? Did you see people are subbing, Karen? So anybody who missed that, Karen just said that she reminded me she's been filling this big junk jar just full of little things, and she's going to do a giveaway when she hits 500. That would be so much fun. See my little thumbs up? All right, since I have Veronica around, we're going to do this other thing. This was a request too. So I found these also last week's videos. These are so much fun. I think I still have the price stickers on them. Yep, I do. Still have the Goodwill price stickers on them. $3. I'll pull that off. Don't worry. But this one, I think somebody actually added this little bit of color to these. They did a really nice job, like a professional job. They stayed in the lines. And then this one is just nothing. It's clean, right? But both the books are clean. Even the one that has a little color on it, there's nothing in the books. So the books say scribbles that matter. And then on the inside, it's all of these pages that are kind of like, you see they're like dotted, almost like a dotted graph. Which if you do any sketching or you do any therapeutic scribbling, and if you haven't done that, just go out to YouTube and look at like doodling for therapy or something like that. There are a bunch of people out there who do these crazy like optical illusions and like, but just kind of repetitive shapes and stuff. Oh, it's so relaxing to watch, and it's very relaxing to do. I did one in the camper the other night. It was like just kind of, you know, put you in like a really kind of happy state. So that's kind of what these are for. And in the front, there's an index that shows you can actually like put in like the scribbles and the pages that they're on. It's just a fun kind of doodling book, but they're really nicely made. These are like etched little doodles. I have 2 of them, so we're gonna sell them both. Oh, is Rochelle leaving? I hope you're still here. Bye. Sure, I'll talk to you soon. So this is the other one, just so you can see it's also clean. They had a bunch of different colors. This one has a card in it. Looks like they might sell brush markers and stuff too. So it's just a dotted journal. You can write, you can scribble. I didn't say a price for this, did I? $5. $5. If anybody wants one. Yeah, Kim, have you done those? I'm telling you, it really settles you down. Like if you are feeling anxious, doodling anyway is just something I like to do. But if you go out and find I want to say it's like doodling therapy or something like that on YouTube. This would be perfect for that, because a lot of them, you have to draw like maybe from one corner to the next. Like this would give you the guides because of the dots. That would be so cool. So whoever gets highest, well, you'll have choice whether you want them both, but you'll also have choice if you don't want them both, whether you want the one with a little bit of color or the naked one, because you can color it yourself. I mean, you could finish this one. They did a pretty good job. Did she, Debbie? I mean, there's a lot of people doing it. I found quite a few channels because I wanted to find one that I wanted to do, you know, to follow and to do. It's very neat. I did one that all of the things kind of came towards the center and there was shading involved. So they looked like three-dimensional, like they were moving. It was very cool. All right. I got Veronica at 15. We're going to do going once, going twice. Last chance on these. And Beth, you can close them. What? Oh no. Is that why you're talking about moving back? Did that happen recently? That's horrible. Long story. Was that a while ago? I feel like maybe, oh geez. I'm so sorry. That is horrible. I'm glad though that you're in therapy. That's good. That's a good thing. I'm glad you're trying to work on that. Okay, last year. I was going to say, I feel like you had mentioned something before. Blech. All right, Veronica, do you want both or would you like one? And which one would you like? Tough old broad. I feel like that's probably true for, you want the pink. Oh, were they different colors? Yes, they were. Ah, I didn't even notice that. Okay. You want the pink. So you're okay with the colorful, the little bit of color, or because you're highest, would you like the pink in the non-colored cover? Because I can do that too. Yes, you want it in the, you want me to switch and give you the chance to color this from scratch? Oh, color is great. Okay. You can either finish it or just let it be that little bit because they did a really nice job. Okay. So, and you just wanted the one, right? So we have another one for Kim. Kim, you'll have to share. You two will have to share if you do some scribbles. Well, you don't have to, but it would be fun if you did. There is nothing better, you guys, when I get photos and stuff from people who have gotten something from me and they've added it to their home or they've done something with it. I'm with you, Mickey. I have coloring books in the camper too. It's one thing I just like to do. Okay, Veronica, Kim. Thank you, ladies. I totally agree. Like coloring to me is the most relaxing thing. And I love to do it. And I love to like shade and apply different pressures. Like I can be kind of artsy with it, even though it's not like I'm creating something from scratch. If you guys are hearing noise, that's because Mr. Earth just got home. Yes, it's 9 o'clock here and he's just getting home. That's kind of usual. I know Kim's an artist too. She does all kinds of stuff. Thank you, Veronica. I'm glad you came to grab those. It's so cool having you here. Yeah, Kim actually sent me, it's over there, but I got a necklace from Kim and on one side it has her paint. It has a pour paint. It's so cool. Yes. See, like Susie, she sent me pictures of that stupid lamb. I will never forget about that lamb deer. And it went like across country and back. That thing, that's the funniest thing. You're an artist. Listen, anyone who plays with colors and mediums for your mental health is an artist. I don't care what you say. It's just the truth. Okay. Do we have glass people here? I brought some glass today. This is Blanco. It's a really pretty amber bowl. Looks kind of like a flower. But this is made by Blanco. And I'm going to put it up against a little piece of Fenton. This is a little swung vase. About 9 inches, not 8 inches. And it is hand painted. And what I love about it is it says love on here with a little pink rose. Look. It's getting kind of, there you can see it. In the back it has a bud. And then it's signed on the bottom. It says hand painted by E. Thomas. So I'm going to start these at $10, which isn't crazy. Hi, Jacqueline. Are you Susie? I know a lot of people do that junk journaling and scrapbooking and stuff. And I would love to look at that stuff. I don't know. Like when I sit down with something, I want to like sketch or draw. I guess I could do that in a junk journal, right? I see Tina in for 10. Again, if you're just seeing this, this is a Blanco molded piece. It's textured, almost looks like Fire and Light. It's got that like texture in it. This piece is, well, they're both actually molded, right? They're blown into a mold. And then this one is swung. It has a little swung top. And again, this one's about 8 inches. This is probably about 6 inches by maybe 3. They're gorgeous. I know. Well, yeah, you're on a budget, and then I'm going to send you a bunch of baskets. Y'all, I've been finding so many Longaberger, and I know Kim has kind of called first dibs because she's been using them, you know, around her house. So I sent her a bunch of pictures, but I think I'm going to end up bringing a bunch of Longaberger baskets to a sale. Either having just a basket sale, a Longaberger basket sale. Is there anybody else out there who, I know in the past in my videos, people are saying like, oh, I would love to have a Longaberger basket. They're just getting harder and harder to find. But in my area, especially over in Hartville, where I've been going to a lot, one of their factories where they handmade these baskets was in Hartville. So there's a bunch of baskets floating around that I'm finding in there. So I'm kind of putting them together. Kim's going to take a look at them, and then I'll have whatever available. There's a ton of them. She's not going to take them all. I know. I mean, you haven't even seen, I have more now. Yes, Patty, you did. So I'm going to have a bunch. Some of them are just, you know, plain. Some of them have the inserts and plastic and everything. I just have been picking up when I see them. I got Tina at 12, which is incredible. I'm going to count this down. Going once, going twice. A last chance. And Beth, you can shut these down. Hi, Renee. Yeah, so Kim uses some of the plain ones. I want them all, but seriously, my house is not that big. She sent me pictures of like the ones with the leather handles where she had them hanging and she was using them. So cool. Glassware closed. Wow, Tina, you got one of these pieces for $12. Or you can have both. You let me know. You got first dibs. I kind of knew that. Don't you have another white vase from me that this will sit next to? Tori, were you interested in the Blanco bowl, or were you also after the white piece of Fenton? Yes, you do have another white one. I forget what that was for. Was that for 5,000? That was for 5,000. Everything on my channel kind of slowed down. You were after the white. Okay. All right. I'll keep the Blanco for now. I do, though, want to thank everybody who shows up here and everybody who watches regularly, which is a lot of who's watching. When I do get really good traction on YouTube, it's because y'all engage with my videos. And it literally will say, your audience is like doing all the things to make us push your video out, which is watching and engaging, meaning like watching the whole video and commenting. That's like the most important thing. So any channels that you really like, the content creators that you really like and you watch all the time, those things are so meaningful. And if you let, if it's a half an hour, one of those infomercials that interrupts, you don't have to let the whole thing play. But if you let a little bit of it play and you let most of the ads play, that's what pays the content creator. And believe me, at this point, I'm lucky to see like maybe $25 per video. It's so little because my channel's small. But like any content creator out there that you love, that's how you can show them love. Just even if you like, Karen jumps in and she just puts a heart in just to let me know I watched, and and most of you do the same thing. Most of you are so wonderful to me when it comes to commenting. I love to read it so much. So that's a lot of times people just don't even know that. You tune in and you just watch and you're on your way. There's so much stuff to watch, which just that in and of itself blows my mind. When you stop and you watch my stuff, it's like, I'm so grateful. That's why I spend the time to, right, Carol? That's why I spend the time to talk to you and to, make sure that I reply to your comments, because there's so many choices. It just blows my mind that you would stop and spend a little time with me. It's crazy. Yes, Kim, that you have no idea. I have people who I keep up with through those comments. People like Kim. I don't see Kim from Minnesota here, but I see people all the time who like, I feel like I keep up with Colleen through comments. It's just so meaningful to me. I really appreciate it. Yes, Jacqueline. Jacqueline's got a channel too. Are you doing anything over there? I haven't been over to check on you. I really should. I did whenever my last comment was, I popped over. Feeding the cats and me. I haven't even eaten yet. Irv came home. I don't know if he brought food home or not. I think he's eating now. All right. I have a couple of pieces of pottery I have found and sold. If you've been around, Kim is here. Hi. I keep up with you, lady, through. You have no idea. When I sit down at night and I read my comments and you tell me about the weather where you're at, it makes me happy. It makes me smile. I appreciate all of you for doing it. I mean, it makes me want to keep doing it, and my channel hasn't grown like some others that have, kind of tied themselves to people or have done, I don't know, other things to get big audiences. I'm not sure I want a big audience, because I love to be able to read all of my comments and then respond. And it's just, yeah, it's important to me. These pieces are made by this VS. I have found and sold a bunch of these. I don't know if she's here, but my friend Laura has a picture that she just got from me, and it has these, oh, what are these called? Is this the iris? I think that's the iris. But she has a picture that looks like this. And then look at this pretty blue flower. I don't know what that flower is, but we've got a little vase here with these irises on it. There's 3 of them. Hard to do with one hand. And then this guy, I don't know, what would you say that flower is? It's just a pretty little artsy. And then I found this cork. I was so excited. I was downstairs today and I pulled these two pieces. I thought they would go great up against each other. But then I found this cork and I went like that and I went, no way. So it's a little corked piece. I'm going to start these at $6 if anyone is interested. The iris is your favorite flower? I like flowers in general. I'm kind of partial to orchids because Earth's been buying me orchids almost every year for the past several, and I love to watch them grow, and I've been able to get them blooming. So, and then daffodils probably because it makes me think of my grandma and my Aunt Beth. I see Stephanie at 6. Gwen Stefani. Jacqueline, you've been sick. Well, I'm glad to hear you're recovering. I don't like to hear that. Jacqueline usually does shop along videos, guys. Like she's in the Goodwills and stuff. Try not to buy stuff. You always crack me up because you would say, I'm not getting a cart. And I'm like, get a cart, lady. And then I'm not really going to buy anything. Just going to look around. And then she's carrying one thing and she's trying to like juggle it while she's looking around. Are they? They're central. I only got Stephanie for 6. Is anybody else interested in one of these pretty pieces of pottery? She's probably going to take both then, I think. All right. I'm going to say going once, going twice. Oh, Kim popped in there with 7. Last chance. And these will be closed. Yeah, I got one of those, Susie, one time. I got an orchid. It was a small one, and it said put an ice cube in because it would melt. That's how you would water it once a week. The ones that I have now, I just like touch them, and if they feel like they're like pretty much dried out, I water them, and they've been awesome. Like they have rebloomed, and they're very happy. The pottery is closed. Miss Kim on a budget. Which one were you looking at, lady? Oh, Georgia O'Keeffe. Yes, her work is beautiful. Art. I love art. Let me know, Kim. What time is it? 9:18. All right. Kim, you're the best. Stephanie, Kim wants to know which one you were looking at. She's going to take the other one because she's the best. So let me know. The vase. You got it. That means you get the cork topped one. It's a little bit more of a blue blob. All right. You have orchid farms in Ecuador? Oh my gosh. I just think they're so beautiful. Aren't they? This community is the sweetest. I agree. Me too. Me too. The best. Okay, so the glass wasn't a big. Gosh, no. I have some really fun glass things. Let's try these. Do I have any hummingbird or bird lovers? Because these are so sweet. So they're brand new. They have the little wrapped like tea lights in them, but they're little tea light holders. But wait until you see this. So they just sit in these metal pieces. The metal, though, they have 3 different designs of hummingbirds, and then they have these little rhinestones in them. Like, see, this one has one up here, and then right here where the bird's beak is. And they're on these 3 feet. They're made in China. I don't think they're old. And I think they were sold like in a set of 3. And I have all 3. But let's do these starting at $3. And then whoever has the highest can decide if they want all 3. So one of them is this yellow. And that almost, I was going to say orchid, but I don't think so. Looks like maybe a Hawaiian type of flower. So there's that one. And these are very similar in color, but they're different. Like this is like a pink. You can kind of see there. This is like a darker pink, and this is like a lighter, like this has maybe more purple in it. So this one, see, they're all different flowers. And this one has 3 little rhinestones at the top of the flower here. And then one here. And one at the very bottom. What in the world? Is that a helicopter? Y'all hear that? There's like a helicopter above the house. And it's rattling the windows. All right, so this is this one. Yeah, so it has, I think this one has a little bit more red in it, and the other one has a little bit more pink in it. And then this one, rhinestones here and here, and right under the chin of the hummingbird. So yeah, these can either be split up or one person could have all of them. They're so pretty though. They would be really pretty on a windowsill, because even in the daytime, the light would just come through them with those little pops of color. I see Stephanie at 5. And we're going to say going once, going twice. I know, Susie, that's what I'm thinking. Is somebody like running around the neighborhood? Last chance. Beth, you can close this down. I saw Tori jump in at 6. Hey, babe. Huh? Did you hear that helicopter?
Yes.
Should we maybe lock the doors just in case they're looking for somebody?
No.
No?
I'm worried about it.
He said he ain't worried about it.
I think we're being invaded.
Hope not. That's what I'm saying. Somebody suggested maybe we should lock the doors.
Hey, King Kong ain't got bleep bleep on me.
So if there's like somebody running around here trying to escape the authorities, you'd be okay with them coming in the back door right now? You're just gonna take them out?
I'll take him out. We got a dog.
Can you hear him?
We got a dog for that. We're bad at this.
Oh, can you guys hear him? He's gonna sick the dog. Our dog is the biggest. I mean, you know, he's never been put to the test. I think he probably would protect us, but he's kind of derpy. I see Stephanie at 9. Are we breaking up the set, Stephanie, or are you taking all of them? You're my garden girl. Kim says lock the door, Irv.
We don't lock.
I totally agree with that. All of them, okay. Jacqueline, our doors are locked overnight. Most of the time they're I live in a very I know you're my bird girl. Well, except for your bathroom. Yeah. We do have a big dog, so he would sound off for sure if something was going on out there. But that helicopter was low because everything started to like vibrate. The windows were vibrating. I was like, what is going on? Thank you, Stephanie. They're a beautiful little set. We got time for maybe one or two more. I love our dog so much. My Aunt Beth could tell you he is the best dog. And you know what? They say you only get one great dog in your life, but the dog I had before him was a great dog too. He was a big black lab. He was so derpy. And then I got this guy, and I swear he might be a reincarnation of my Humphrey because they have the same temperament. They're both just so big and derpy and cuddly and attention mongers. Oh my gosh. Melissa, what do you have? Derpy Debbie is like kind of like dorky, like he just kind of wanders around here like doo doo doo. Gets in your face. He demands his butt to be scratched, so he like gets to you, and you know he's just like doo doo doo. He's derpy. Needy. He's needy for sure. Aussies are great dogs. I'm wondering what Melissa has though, that ankle biters. They are super protective. When we're out camping, the small dogs want to like take on our big dog all the time. Fat fingers. I have that. I knew what you meant. He's needy though too. He's nerdy and needy. That equals derpy. Oh, black labs are the best. So Mr. Brody is a blackmouth cur, which I didn't even ever know there was such a thing as a blackmouth cur. And my dad was reading an article or something, and he saw a picture of a purebred blackmouth cur, and he sent me a picture and he said, "This is your dog." And I was like, "Yeah, that is my dog." And he looks exactly like a purebred blackmouth cur. And he's the best. Okay, I'm going to try some more glass. Oh, I have such good stuff, but I'm running out of time. All right, put in the comments glass, pottery, funny planters, or salt and pepper. One of those four. And that'll determine what I'm going to do. Yeah, because they're protective. That's exactly right. Like when they're in the house, that's their territory. So if you come to the door, that's their job. Planters or pottery. Okay. So these are good. Y'all said different things, but I got Renee first. All right. These little pieces of pottery are so delightful. This one, I don't see a stamp on it or a signature, but it's definitely something that was made by more of a professional than an amateur. I want to say it's a little soap dish. Look at the holes in the bottom, but it has a little funny whimsical handle on it. And then the glaze that they use is this beautiful kind of speckled like stoneware glaze. Isn't that cool looking? It's so wonky and so cool. And then the bottom is just kind of bare. It's got a bare bottom. But I love this piece. It just looks like it needs to go in like, you know, next to the sink or in a bathroom, a really cool person's bathroom. And then this piece. So I found two of these. I have one. I have one in my mug cubby. So whoever gets this will be twinning. It's amazing. So it's a studio pottery mug. It has this amazing drip glaze in a teal And then look at the handle. It's got a twisted handle. So I'll start these at $5. They're really cool. This one, I mean, they're both super artsy. This one is signed, by the way. I don't think I ever identified it. I think it was like maybe Francis. And I'll tell you what, this mug in my cubby gets used a lot because it has this really good belly. So like it holds a pretty good amount of coffee and it keeps it warm because it's kind of contained in that, I call it a belly. It's like a little Buddha belly. So Studio Pottery mug. Hi, Mom. Yeah, next month I'm probably going to be in Nashville. So we might have to try and figure out something. All right, I got these. I got Renee at 7. I got Tori at 8. These studio mugs, like if you go shopping on eBay and try and get like a cool studio mug, their prices are going crazy because of all the TikTok potters. There's people on TikTok that are creating really cool stuff. And there's people on TikTok, kind of like me. I'm not on TikTok. I am, but I'm not. Who are sharing their mug collection and their studio pottery mugs. And they're just like, they're getting so popular. I know because I have a cubby now and I'm like, well, maybe I should shop on eBay and find some really cool studio pottery mugs. And I'm like, what? $20 plus. So I got Stephanie at 12. We're going to call this one going once, going twice, last chance, and these will be closed. I know it's not the same without her. By the time I get done, because normally when she's sitting over here, well, I have somebody to banter with, so there's that. And then I also just hand her stuff. She takes all the notes. She puts all the little Post-it notes with everybody's name and the price on it. And then it's all ready at the end of the day. Well, I'm building a wall of this stuff around me. I'm keeping it pretty organized, but I'm building a wall. Stephanie, I got you at 12. Which one were you after? Let me know. I hope you got a nap, Mom. Everybody misses you, including me. It is not the same. You getting the mug? Okay. So, Renee, were you also after the mug? Cup. This isn't the cup. Is this the cup? This is a soap dish, lady. You did some quiet reading. Stephanie, let me know. Were you after this little whimsical piece here? Is that what you're calling a cup? It's got holes in it like it might be a soap dish. Let me know because Renee was after this. I'll wait on those for a second. Do I have anybody who does ladybugs here? Because I got some little tea light holding ladybugs. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I got for you. I got your name in the studio mug. So Renee, you're passing on the other one. Was anybody else in it for the soap dish? When I go back, I see Tori. Tori, were you also after the mug or were you looking at this cool dish here? Okay, Karen. Who is getting the soap dish? We don't know. Yeah, I have Tori next on the list. Tori, were you after the soap dish? If not, we might have to have an arm wrestling competition between Kim and Karen. Although Karen just kind of jumped out there for it. Anybody into ladybugs? Let me know if you are, and I'll just put them up for a single price. It is pretty awesome. All right, I'm gonna sit on those, and I'm gonna do the glass. And if we have a chance, we'll do these cute little planters too. Karen and Katie, I have to that. Miss Tori, are you still here? If not, we're going to default. Kim, were you interested in the soap dish, or are you just curious who's taking it home? Because Karen wants it. So give me some idea if you were after it too, if we should run it between you and Karen, or let me know. I'm going to do these glasses. I got 3 little pieces of glasses. It must be getting late. I've got 3 pieces of glass that are really cool. This piece, I think maybe had a stopper. Mom and I found this when we were somewhere odd, I remember. But I thought, my gosh, that is gorgeous. Look at the work in this. So it probably was a bottle, but it also has a flat side here so that it can sit. So it can either be a paperweight, or without a stopper there, you could use it as a tiny little bud vase. But look at this. It's kind of heart-shaped. And then the work in here, the pink and then the white. See the little flat side there? It's got a little polished area there and a little flat side there. Karen could have it. I was just going to go for it if it was staying at your house. All right, well, you guys can fight over it. Stephanie got the mug for 12. I'll do the soap dish for 8. So Karen, if you're okay with that, I think Kim's given you it. Where's the little thumb? Does it have to be over here? I can only do it when I'm not trying. It was a perfume bottle. You have one with the stopper missing. It's so pretty. It definitely looks like it could just be a beautiful paperweight because of the detail in there. The white is the same kind of treatment as the pink. And if you look through here, this is where it's always difficult to see. Let me turn this light off. There. You can see the detail in there. It's absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, this is a little, looks like it might be a little sanded in there, like it did have a stopper. But it doesn't. So it could be used as a little bud vase. Or if you could find a little stopper, little just maybe teardrop stopper, then you could make it into a perfume again. So there's this. I'm going to start these at $5. That's the first option. The second option is this, and this does have a stopper and could be a perfume. It is in this really cool amber. Look at the stopper. You can see even there that it's got some funkiness going on in it. I knew when I picked it up it was going to be a glowy. Does it? Teardrop. Yeah, I was thinking. And those are pretty common, just the teardrop stoppers. This one, not with all these lights, but this one will glow. Do you see how it's doing like a fiery kind of thing to it? It's mostly the stopper that does a glowy thing. I don't know if that's cadmium or what it is, but it's cool. And you can see the stopper through the glass, which is nice. And it's just a cool shape. Like it's got kind of an Art Deco type shape. I don't know that this one's old. It's a molded piece of glass. It's just pretty. And then the third one, so that's option 2. And the third one is this very neat kind of teardrop shaped vase. This one's a little older. It has a made in Taiwan little label on it. So I'm going to guess it's probably maybe 80s. It looks like it might be an 80s, but it's really neat. It's got this treatment where it's crackled glass. You can actually feel the crackle on the top, but it's like this really pretty iridescent. You can see it's like oily blues and purples and big crackles. And the top's kind of twisted. It's very neat. So 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to say going once, going twice. Hi, Renee. I see Apple in for 11. Kim jumped in at 10, but Apple's winning at 11. It's good to see you here. I haven't seen you in a while. I bump into you now and then, though. Going once, going twice. They're all pretty unique and different. Last chance on these, and Beth will give you all a second and shut it down. Good night, Kim. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'll be in touch. I sent you an email. I'm sure you got it. I got a tie with Melissa and Kim. Melissa's first on my side. So y'all have to arm wrestle. Kim from MN. Oh, Melissa jumped up to 13. She said, I don't care if I'm the first 12. I'm taking it. Aw, Liz, you're so sweet. Oh, Kim right after Beth. Darn it. Okay, well, this will be interesting because maybe Melissa's going after something that you weren't going after. So Melissa gets first pick at 13. Let me know, Melissa, which one. 1 is the heart, 2 is the amber, and 3 is the crackle face. What will it be? Okay, you wanted the amber, so you wanted this piece. Number 2. Gotcha. So, Kim, were you going after that same piece? Or were you looking at one of these other 2? Let me know, dear. These are the other 2. Well, this was number 1 and this was number 3. Did we disappear? Somebody say something. Are we still here? You wanted the gold perfume. Okay. All right. Renee was after the, okay. We got back to Melissa. All right, perfect. So the only one back in the pack was Tina. Tina at 6. Were you interested in one of the other two? One of these pretty pieces. I'm gonna do these fun planters. Was it okay? I know because it went. Okay, Tina, I gotcha. I want this pretty piece. This is a chunky piece. It's got nice weight to it. You'll have to let me know if you can find a little teardrop stopper. Yeah, that was weird. I was like, I don't see anything. Did everybody leave? All right, I'm going to do these, and then I got a giveaway. These are awesome. They may have been overstock or something from one of the like Dollar Trees or something. I'm not sure, but I did get an entire set. I don't know which one it was, but I got an entire set and I listed them on eBay. But I also had these 3 and they're so stinking cute. So they're planters, but this one's a sloth. This one is a raccoon. I'm just going to do these starting at $3. So if anybody wants one. Choice, $3. And this one is a little turtle. And they're named. So that's Tilly and Roscoe and Sammy. They're so cute. Yours does show above closed. Yeah, Kim, I don't know why it shows different for everybody. Good night, Patty. Are you, Barb? I almost, in one of my little intros, I almost said, nobody wants to watch that. So come hang out. $2. We'll go down to $2 on these. If anybody wants them. You could have them, you can get them all and have a little collection of succulent planters. They're super fun. I saw them listed on eBay in the sets for really good money. And that's why I went ahead and listed the set that I got. And like I said, I don't remember which one it was. There were some really cute ones. Like this one had the sloth. There's a whale. And then look at this little, I want to say it's like a little dinosaur or something. It's super cute. Yeah, well, I'll end up watching it because it's a train wreck. But I'd much rather be here with y'all. Oh, yeah, Kim, that's true. And I didn't refresh. Sometimes Beth and I will refresh just to make sure because it did pop right after. But I have to call it from my side. Stephanie's going to take a $2 turtle. I'll do it. It's going to you. Anybody else want one in their box? I got a sloth and a raccoon named Roscoe. And where did I put my give I don't see it. I don't see it. Ah, this is why I need mom here. She's probably not here to hear that. You refresh up where the little arrow is. It looks like a little swoopy arrow like this, right by the top where the URL is. That's where you can click to refresh. Oh no, phone's dying. Bye, Melissa. I'm going to give this guy away since he didn't sell and he's adorable and 4th of July is next week. So everybody who's here, pick a number between 1 and 100 and the closest without going over is going to win this cute little ledge lounger / shelf sitter. All right, Kim, I got you for the sloth. Put them in your box for $2. Oh, wait, did somebody say that before? Did I miss that? Now I'm getting all the... Okay, just you. I love sloths. I think a sloth is my spirit animal. Make sure you pick just one number and make sure nobody has your number from before. Karen, you can't pick all the numbers, just one. Stop picking numbers. What did Barb say about raccoons? The trash pandas? Oh, yeah. Barb's got a nice little farm area with a pond and everything. Karen, I got you at 34. That's your first number. So I'm going to ignore all the rest. Did everybody get their own number? Oh, crap. You make me laugh. I got you for the sloth, Kim. Your name is on him. Yeah, I said 1 to 100 because it just makes it easier for people to hit a range. And Beth, I'm going to ask you to pick a number. We're going to give everybody just another. Make sure you check. Ignore all of Karen's picks except for 34. Nobody claimed him, so I'll put him in your box. Who do you show first for 53? I see Sharon at 53. And then you. So yeah, you'll want to change your number. I know, everybody does them different. Is everybody in? Carol, I need a new number. I know it's hard now. You got to go up through, ignore all the Karen numbers. All right, we got Carol. So Beth, throw a number in there so we can see who won. This little guy, this little shelf sitter. Number 40. By the way, last live, cousin Sharon, we got to get together. See, I need to come up there because I need a date with you and with Marty and with my Aunt Beth. All right, closest to 40 without going over. I see Karen at 34. So it doesn't matter, Karen. I think you won it anyway with your very first pick. Is that accurate? Beth, is that what you're seeing too? 34. Tina went over. Tina's 42. It's closest without going over. I think it's 34, Karen. There you go. You see, you only needed your first pick, Karen. You didn't need all the rest of them. All right, he's going in your box, lady. All right, everybody. I'm going to log off and find something to eat. And I hope the rest of you have, I know, after all that, I hope the rest of you have a good evening. Stay safe and cool, Liz. I appreciate y'all for popping on with me all the time. Appreciate you so much. It was good hanging out. Maybe next time we'll be with Mom. I think not, though. I think we're going to be in the camper with a bunch of Christmas stuff. We'll do a Christmas in July at the end of next month. I have a bunch of cool Christmas stuff. Lots of good vintage Christmas. So we'll do that. So I'm going to sign off. Thank you, everybody. I love you so much. Please take care, and we'll see you on the next one, which is Saturday. I'll be on Saturday.